Okay, I'm going to share my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
We all need a break from our everyday life. Going on a vacation is fun and fulfilling, but you can gain a lot more by actually traveling, exploring, and being present at the places you visit. Here are some benefits of traveling. It is better to spend your money on experiences rather than on material things. The memories you collect are like treasures. They will remain forever and will bring you more happiness than some new clothes or other material things. Think how good old and you look back to see not only an ordinary routine but also adventures and unique experiences you had gone through. And not only when you're old, ever a few years from now you can recall how much fun you had and plan your next adventure. In the end, you will not regret the things you've done, but the things you didn't do. Traveling is a great opportunity to temporarily get away from your everyday life and look at it from a different point of view. It's so much easier to deal with issues and solve problems when you look at them from the outside. While traveling, you have a lot of time to think without distractions and make healthy decisions. You will have a better perspective and maybe even realize that things are not that bad as you thought. In our everyday life, we're used to doing the same things, meeting the same people, going to the same places. We basically live in our comfort zone. When you travel, you get out of your bubble. You meet new people, other travelers, and locals. You're exposed to different cultures. You see different landscapes and views. You experience new things. You learn that the world is diverse and it helps you understand people that are different from you. Traveling actually makes you smarter. You learn new things all the time. When you travel, you get into unusual situations and face different challenges. It makes you push your limits, handle things better, and come up with creative solutions. After all, the best way to learn is through experience. Traveling helps you to know yourself better. You're out of your comfort zone and get to see your behavior in different situations, sometimes even extreme ones. You will be surprised to find out new things about yourself that you didn't know and decide what and how to improve. The best part of traveling is the people you meet along the way. You get to meet new people from countries around the world whom you would never have met in your daily life. You listen to their stories, tell yours, hear various opinions, and experience things together with people. Happiness is greater when shared with others. Traveling may sound scary or too challenging to some people, and it's okay. Just remember that you can choose your own kind of travel. It doesn't have to be trekking in the mountains, although that could be fun. But you can do anything. Explore cities, do some couch surfing, relax in nature, visit small villages, and so on. You will get more confident and learn what is good for you. Hey, have a nice trip. Thank you for watching. If you have any
So, guys, before we start, we have more people here, um, new people. Hey, Renata.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. And you?
I'm good too. It's a pleasure to have you here. So I'm going to split us in small rooms to make the conversation better. And now I'm going to send the questions on the chat, okay? Just a second. Can you see the questions?
Yeah.
Okay. 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 So guys, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Natalie. I'm 28 years old and I'm from Recife. So let's start the conversation. The first question is, have you ever traveled out of your home country? Aline, can you answer this question?
It's me. No, I have not traveled for another country.
Is there any place that you want to go?
I'm sorry.
Is there any place that you want to go travel?
Yeah, I like this. I like California or Irlanda. I I would like to know someday.
Yeah, that's great. And you, Mateus?
Yes, I have some opportunity to go abroad because maybe you know I work in cruise ship, passenger it's like passenger ships, and the ship stay one day stay in one country and another day go to another country and another country. So I will visit 21 country around the world. No guy has like to and the app show how much percent my app show that I visited 7%. So and is some countries I can't remember on in my mind. I put my Instagram there just a moment. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, this country
Oh, that's great.
I visit.
You're lucky, man.
Yeah, that's all.
And you, Bruno?
Yeah, so I had been once on Curitiba, Ubatuba, and in São Paulo. Just these dance places. I wish I wish uh, make more travels, uh, but now I just travel it to dance place only.
Okay. And you, Duda?
I never traveled to abroad, but I just traveled out of Rio de Janeiro, but abroad never. It's something that I really wish, but until now, nothing happened.
Um, the next question is, just a second. Have you ever traveled alone, or do you prefer traveling with a group? Mateus?
Oh, just one question. Everybody answer the first question.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, I don't know. Depends of the situation. Depends who go to travel with you. But I already travel alone, and I already travel with another people. I remember the first time that I travel alone. I got afraid because I remember the first time that I take airplane, and I was a big experience for me. I never will forget this experience in my life. The first time that I take an airplane, but the first time that I make my first trip was here in Brazil. I went from Fortaleza to São Paulo, but it was amazing.
Yeah, that's great. And you, Aline, what do you prefer?
I agree with Mateus. Depending of the situation, I I have been travel alone, and I I have traveled in the last month. I went for Rio de Janeiro, and I went alone, and I like this experience. But it's depend the situation. If I will travel to someone boring, I prefer go alone.
Yeah, it's good because when you travel alone, like you can improve yourself. Like doing the things that you want. I think it's really great. Uh, and you, Bruno?
Yeah, so I never traveled alone, but I have this wish. This year I was planning. It's not a travel, I I like the soccer team Palmeiras, and I wish one day can go to the the stadium, and it's not a travel, but I wish go there alone, to to have this experience and prove myself that I can do it, and walk through São Paulo. It's a big challenge, and I think that it depends of the situation, as the guy said. I think that, for example, I have the wish to make a travel with my family. We didn't do that yet, Uh, yes, I think that's it. Someday I wish to to do this travel with my girls, my daughter and my wife. But if you have some some travel to do, and I think that you need to choose the people, because we you can you can be disappointed with some people because maybe one of them can be boring, so you need to be aware about it.
Yes, it's an important point.
Yeah.
And you, Duda?
Well, I'm 16 years old, so I never travel alone. But it's something that I want to do because I, I, I want to do a mochilão, like alone and make connections with nature in a camping tent, this kind of things like mountain, you know. It's crazy, but it's a dream that I have. So at the same time, I think that it's good to stay with friends and travel with friends, and I don't know, maybe family, but my family doesn't like travel to other to another country. So it's me or me and my friends, and that's it. But depends on the situation, as you said, guys. Depends.
Yeah, I had the opportunity to travel by myself. It was, I think, in 2014. I went to a Kangaroo Island in Australia, and I spent 3 days there. I was the only Brazilian there. Like it was crazy because I had to speak in English, and my English wasn't good. And yeah, I was a little bit shy to ask people to take pictures, but it's really good. You can, like you feel more comfortable with, you know. And the next question is, have you ever experienced any cultural shock, Mateus?
So, Natalie, it is incredible. Don't care where you go. Where you go, you will find Brazilian. If you go to Japan, you will find Brazilian. Uh, yes, I already have this experience, shock, culture shock. When I went in India, I remember inviting me to go in one restaurant, in one famous restaurant in India. When I get there, uh, I remember the table is closed on the floor. It's like this. We need to sit down on the floor, remove the shoes to into the restaurant. You need to remove the shoes and sit on the floor and make your meal and have your meal. And they don't like to use the cutlery. They don't like it, to use. I forgot how can I say guardanapo, guardanapo,
Yes.
and yeah, and I was thinking, oh my god, what is the cutlery, the knife, the no, we don't like to use. Oh my god, I need they eating with the hands like this, and oh my god, it's strange for me, but I didn't say anything. Just participate.
And you, Aline?
Yes, I have this experience. When I moved to São Paulo, I feel the difference between Bahia and São Paulo is uh, because Bahia is very calm, is it's different, and São Paulo is the I don't know, I forgot the city agitada. I can't remember, and I can see different. The people is different, and for me, it's completely different. But I adapted very fast.
Yeah, that's fun because I also lived in a. I was born in a small city, and now I'm living in Recife, and it's a bit different. Now, do you live in Bahia or in São Paulo?
São Paulo.
Oh,
I live in São Paulo.
that's great. And you, Duda?
Yeah, because I live in Rio de Janeiro, and once I went to Minas Gerais, and and it was calm. It's like there is no traffic or this kind of things. And here in Rio de Janeiro is crazy, a lot of things, and people running. So it was weird, but it was good because I don't know why, but we can feel the nature. You can feel the air different. It's weird, but it's really, really true. And yeah, once I went to São Paulo too, and I didn't see difference because Rio and São Paulo is like close, you know. So close in a culture, talking in culture, um, and that's it. Just when I went to Minas Gerais.
And you, Bruno?
Yeah, inside Brazil, we can see a lot of difference between the cities, the states. For example, uh, I live in São Paulo state, but my city is Santos. So when I go to São Paulo, I can see a lot of difference. For example, the people are very exciting. I think, they hurry up with everything. Once I was in the subway and I realized that there is a side that you need to stay. If you are, if you don't have, uh, if you don't have to hurry up, you stay in one side. And if you need to uh, move fast, you need to be in the other side, in the left side. So uh, it's a funny fact, I think. And for example, in Curitiba, we can we can feel the different area of the people. I think that in Curitiba the people are more polite. I think. And once I was in the I was in the office, and we received the some customers from India too, and we need to present ourselves and shake hands in different way. We need to shake hands with the left hand, because someone explained to me that the right hand they use to clean up the necessities. So for them, they couldn't use the right hand. And if you do that, maybe you can be rude with them. It's a interesting fact about Indians. you know
And you, Renata? Oh, I think her internet is down. Um, yeah, I had an experience. It was kind of shocking. When I went to Malaysia for the first time, it was they were having like how can I say feriado? I forgot feriado, and I don't know, there were like lots of people in the streets, and it was crazy because they are like Indians, like a lot of motorcycles, crazy people, crazy traffic, and they behave like Bruno said about the hands. It's in Malaysia, it's the same as the Indians, and we were just like, oh my god, no, it's the wrong hand. It's crazy.
this is crazy. This is crazy. I
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um. Well, the next question is, um, when you travel, have you ever stayed at a hostel, Aline?
Yeah, I have stayed at hostel when I have been Arraial do Cabo, and I like a lot of the experience because you know a lot of people. And when I stayed in hotel, you don't have the opportunity to know people.
Yeah, that's right. And you, Mateus?
I really would like to make this experience, but I never stay in hostel because usually when I go to travel or working, my company pay a hotel for me. But if I if I pay by myself with my money, of course I choose to stay at hostel because it's more cheapy and it's not. I don't know about the uh, it's comfortable. I don't know about it, but of course it's a little bit more cheapy. So if I travel by myself, not by my company, of course I choose hostel.
You're lucky because your company pays everything, the flights, the hotels. It's really great. And you, Bruno?
No, I never been in a hostel yet, but I hope that someday I can do this. I hope that someday I can have this experience because a lot of friend of mine that tell me told me that it's a crazy experience. For example, one of my friends, uh, he went to the United States and he stayed in a hotel in San Francisco, and he said that uh, the the people there usually hang out, make parties, and sometimes they offer you some kind of things, for example, drugs, uh, drinks, and sometimes they offer in the middle of night, you are sleeping and some and in some moments they wake up you to ask about something about drugs, drinks, and I I, I need to confess that this experience maybe can make the travel a little bit boring, because if you are kind of people that don't like this kind of thing, you will you will feel uncomfortable, I think, but I think that it's depend of the situation, of the day, of the peoples, you know but maybe staying in the hostel can be a good a good experience too.
Yeah, I understand you because when you have a family, you have to be more careful. Yeah, it's really important. But yeah, it depends. I stayed in a few hostels and it was good. Like we spent the all day in the city, and then when we came back, everyone was, how can I say, respectful, and we sleep, and everything was good. I think because people from US are crazy. I'm, not- you know.
Yeah, maybe that day is not a good day for him, for my friend. I think
Yeah,
I I think that there is a lot of good hostels, that you can stay and relax and don't care about the people, because everyone can respect you.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you, Duda?
I never stayed at a hostel, but it's a thing that I wanna do too, because I wanna meet people and make connections with them. And depends. I'm sorry, I don't know if you can hear, but my dog's snoring, so please don't care about it. So that's it, guys. I never stayed at a hostel.
You have to put this on your bucket list, okay?
Okay.
So the next question is, let me see. Oh, what was your best trip? What made it your best trip? And was there any roast like any bad trip, Aline?
My best trip was I go when I have been Arraial do Cabo because I make I make diving. I don't know if it's correct. I like so much this experience. I like a lot. This is a good experience. And my worst worst trip when I don't know the specific date, but when I have been Bahia, I visit my parent and I when I go when I was go to there, my I miss my airplane, and when I come back, the airplane go cancel. So I have this this problem when I when I have been and when I come back. The worst trip. That's it.
But sometimes it's good to have like bad trip because you can remember and laugh about the funny things. And you, Bruno?
Yeah, so in my case, my best trip was when I went to the Curitiba because there there was a business trip and I stay in the brand of my company for 2 days because I need to learn something about the work, a new work that that I would do, you know. So for me it was amazing because I ate a lot, you know. I love eat, so I ate a lot there, and I could hang out, go to the shop, and know about the restaurants there. I remember that I went to Madeiro and Outback for the first time there. So for me, it was amazing. It was amazing. Yes.
And there was any bad trip?
Yeah, yeah, there was. So I already worked in a ship as like Mateus, but I stayed there for 1 week, just 1 week, because I gave up to work there because before I go, I thought that the work in a ship was one thing, and when I enter in the when I start to work in the ship, I realized that there was another thing, you know. So I was working well, but I how can I say it? My family, I miss a lot my family when I was working there, you know. And for example, the salary in that time is not so huge, you know. I think that I was earning around 700 $700, but in that time it was 10 years ago, I think. In that time the dollar in Brazil is so low, you know. So for me, the I I will I would how can I say, I would be working I would be working for a long time, making a big effort to earn so low, you know. So on this reason, I gave up and I come back to home. The experience was good for me because I could feeling a different air, meet some new peoples, and the people there, they were amazing with me. They received me very well, but I think that until now I'm a little frustrated about it. So on this reason, this trip was not so good for me. Yeah.
But it was a good experience.
Yeah, I think that everything there is a good side, a good one side, and a bad one. I always try to look to the good one side.
Yeah. And you, Duda?
My best trip was to Espírito Santo, and it was awesome because actually I don't travel a lot, and Espírito Santo was a good place because the restaurants were good. The people were polite too. Is different from Rio de Janeiro, and yeah, that's it. But my biggest dream is travel around the world. So I know that I will get troubles. So I don't have a bad trip until now, and my best trip is Espírito Santo.
Yeah, that's great. And you, Mateus?
Oh, I think my not my best trip. The best country that I already visit was Arabs. I don't know how can I say in English.
Sorry, I can't
Emirates
hear.
Arabs.
Oh,
I don't know. Uh, Sorry, just one
Can you
moment.
repeat the place? I
Yes.
don't get it.
Yeah, I can't say my best trip because not my best trip. The best country that I visit was Emirates Arabs. I don't know in English. It's Emiratos Árabe. Yeah, Emiratos Árabe. The city was Dubai. Was amazing the experience because I spent there 4 months because the ship was there and go to another country near and go back to Dubai and back and go again. Still in this itinerary for 4 months. So when I have a possibility to visit Dubai, is one amazing city. Oh my gosh, I never will forget the city. Always when the ship is stopping, I go out and make a tour around the city with my friend. I visit Dubai Mall. The Dubai Mall, yeah, is a big shopping mall, and I visit the Burj Khalifa. The Burj Khalifa is the biggest building of the world. Is more 1 kilometers de altura. I don't know. Yeah, it was amazing this experience. I never will forget this country, this city, and the host trip was not host trip. Is a bad experience I had in one country when I visit what the name uh, Albania. I don't know in English
my
too.
God.
Albania is near Albania. If I don't know if you know, but is near. It's between Greece and Montenegro. I don't know. Yeah, that's it. When I was making a tour on the city in Albania, many people come to me and asking me if I want drugs, some kind of drugs. Oh, hey, what do you want? What do you want? Cocaine or marijuana? And oh my gosh, and many people together with me, and they come in, hey, what do you want? What do you want? Cocaine, marijuana, or oh my gosh, it's a bad experience in this country. I don't want to go back there. But it's a beautiful country, but I don't.
All right. It's just like Indonesia. We walk the street and they say, "Hey, you want marijuana? You want mushroom?" Terrible.
I can imagine that Mateus have a lot of experience and things to tell us, so we can just hear the things. It's a good conversation. I love talk about trips, and thanks Natalie for to bring this topic today.
You're welcome, dude. I hope you enjoy it. Um, I'm going to bring the guys back to the main room. Okay. We can still answer the questions. We still have like, oh my god, 3, 5, 8 minutes before. Let's. Oh my god. One more question. Um, yeah. What was the craziest trip you have experienced? How was that, Mateus?
Just a moment. Mm, I don't know. I can't remember right now. I remember. Yeah, I remember. I remember. In Argentina, when I was there, uh, I take one taxi, and the taxi, I don't know in English, me roubou, because I he said one price for me, and when we get to the place that I was going, he say another price for me, and I was with 4 people with me, together with me, and everybody here, when the taxi driver say no, is $50, and $15, $15. Okay, all right, let's go. And when we get there, he say, no, I said $50, not $15. No, but everybody here, when you say $50, and no, I want my money, and make it scandal. I want my money, I want my money, and my friends pay to him, but I not pay anything because I'm not crazy. I hear when he said $15. So my friend pay because they don't would you like to have problem in abroad.
Yeah, that was crazy. So, guys, we're going to finish our meeting. We're going to have the French meeting at 8. We have just a few minutes. It was a pleasure to be with you again. I hope you enjoyed the conversation. And don't forget to answer the feedback, please, because it helps us to improve TNT, okay? And thanks, Duda, for being together with us tonight. You are always great. And yeah, thank you for the new ones because we have Aline. She was the new one today. I hope she came to TNT more often. It was a pleasure. Okay. Yeah, that's all. Bye, guys. Have a good week and see ya.
Bye,
Bye, guys.
guys. Thank you for having me. And wash your hands, take a shower, and that's it.
Bye.